Dude, it's so crazy that other apps like mess with the picture that's on the phone because this picture looks pretty good right now. Granted, it's a little early in the morning. There's some natural light coming into the room, but it's all good. This is fine. This is fine. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Let's see if I make this a little bit. There we go. A little bit taller. Set the camera a little bit better. There we go. Just keep it like that. That's fine. That's fine. We're just sitting back having a little coffee, chatting. It's been a minute since I've been on the YouTube. Just gonna have a little coffee and just talk about everything that's going on. It's so nice. It's so nice. Spectre of Skulls, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. They added a few features to this now, which is kind of cool. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Light. Oh. Oh. I guess it adds a little bit more lighting. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for liking the live, by the way. It's been a minute since I've been over on YouTube. It's been a minute since I've been on any of the socials, really. I've just been kind of super busy. A lot's been going on behind the scenes. So I haven't had a chance to even really be in my room to make content or enjoy any of my stuff. Which has kind of been a bummer, but it is what it is. Life gets, pretty hectic sometimes, so you gotta be away from this for a little while. I hope to get a video filmed today. We're probably going to cover, I was thinking about doing wacky races for the Nintendo, so we'll probably do a video on that one. If I don't get it out today, obviously it'll be out tomorrow. My filming schedule is kind of weird on how I get stuff done. I'm also working on my first long format YouTube video. Cubby, happy Friday. What's going on? How are you doing? So yeah, I'm working on my first long format YouTube video, which I realize now I may have actually filmed it in the wrong aspect ratio. So I got to see if I can mess around with that and see if I can get that. Dude, half awake. Yeah, same. That's why I got the coffee. Just trying to wake up right now. Kids are all off to school, so I got the house free for a minute for the most part. So I'm kind of just going over what I'm trying to plan to do with my stuff. I'm going to take, like I said, a video today. Hopefully, maybe I can get 2 out this weekend. 180 VR, what's going on? How are you doing? And then if I can get the long format video like half processed, I'll be like taking that as a major victory because I really do want to get that out on the channel. But I have to film. I did a bunch of B-roll film for it, like flying, because I flew somewhere to go check out something. So I have, like taking the flight. What's going on, Buchar? It's spooky season. Yes, that's the other thing that's been like getting me like super occupied too. I'm a huge Halloween fan. And my wife and I were getting all the Halloween stuff out in the yard. So like we've got like a whole like little display that we put out. It's only growing. Like next year is probably going to be the biggest year of it, especially with the project that I'm doing because I'm hunting down, or I actually did purchase a new vehicle, but it's spooky season inspired. So like we're gonna have that debut next year, hopefully. Spooky month, I guess. 19 viewers right now. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for joining in. This is just coffee and chat. I play video games. I do retro gaming stuff. We keep it pretty chill here. I'm trying to focus more in on my YouTube channel. So it's been a minute since I've been able to post and even go live. So I just wanted to check in and start saying hi. Let you guys know I'm still here. So if you did subscribe recently, new content is on the way. So yeah, 19 viewers right now. That's awesome. Thank you so much for liking the live too and hitting that like button. But yeah, so I need to get my hands on also, like, I know like I mostly cover retro games, but I've seen the new Silent Hill F. I need to get my hands on that. I need to get my hands on Indiana Jones for PlayStation. Those 2 games I really want to play very badly. I have some games over here for the PS5 that I've picked up and I haven't even had the chance to play yet, which is kind of crazy. So Muhammad Ali, what's going on? Good morning. Ryan Boehm, what's going on? Good morning as well. Welcome, everyone. Hope you have your coffee ready. But yeah, there's so many fun games that are out right now, and just with everything going on in the world and just with work and, life and everything, it just, to have the time to play games is just like few and far between, especially if you make content. Schmitty, good morning. I've been playing Hollow Knight. I heard that's a good game too. Not something I'd probably get around to, but we do have an Xbox at my job. So like a lot of people have the Game Pass or whatever it is for it and play a bunch of games, and so like they get to download stuff so I can check it out. But I mostly like when I'm on my downtime at work, I want to play something that's just like kind of like not really that thought provoking. So like I'll probably just like throw on Call of Duty and play it for a few minutes here and there. Thank you. It's my spooky holiday mug. But yeah, so thank you so much for liking the live. 3 likes on the live, by the way. 9 viewers right now, hanging out. Yeah, so I had a few minutes this morning, and I just wanted to chat on YouTube. I chatted on the other app that I have last night. That app is changing probably for the worse, so I'm really just redoubling my efforts here on YouTube to make content for you guys. I wanted to um, be as chill as possible. So like I don't want to have to feel like I'm like, like trying to push for subscriptions or monetary, you know, things that like other apps are doing right now. So like my hair, thank you so much. This is just waking up. Witch's Brew, yes. This is my Witch's Brew coffee. 18 viewers right now. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, so I started, like, if you're new to this channel, I started on other platforms years ago now. This is like year 5 or 6 of making content. So I'm like really focusing on YouTube now. It's all about like fun and doing this as a hobby. So like my content may be a slower trickle out than a lot of other people that are really trying to push and get big on the platforms, but I'm just about having a good time. So I do stream sometimes. We'll probably stream tonight. Only Jania, what's going on? How are you doing? I hope I said your name correctly. It's the I woke up like this look. This is 100% correct. I woke up like this, got coffee ready, got the children ready for school, and now I'm just chilling for a minute. But yeah, so yeah, it's all about like fun on this channel. So if you're gonna sit back and watch some retro gaming streaming, like this is the place to be. It's very chill. A lot of people have been asking me to do Zelda again, so I think I'm going to try my best to do a Zelda episode this coming Sunday morning. So we'll see how that goes. It might be pretty early though. I have to kind of time it with my 2-year-old sleeping schedule, so so we might be on pretty early in the morning before they wake up. And I'm not sure what Zelda we're going to play yet, but we'll probably do some sort of Zelda. Family's doing awesome. Yep. Yeah, family's doing really good. We're just busy. We're super busy with everything. And, Zelda 2, I used to always have a love-hate relationship with Zelda 2, and I never finished it. About a year or so ago, maybe even longer now, I finally went through it and beat the game, and I actually really love it now. Zelda 2 is a lot of fun, and I think people hate on it because it interjected some RPG elements that I don't think people were expecting from the first game. So like if you don't know what you have to do off the beginning, then it becomes kind of a burdensome game. Twilight Princess time? I love Twilight Princess. Maybe we should do some Twilight Princess. But yeah, poor Bruce got an ear infection again, so like I had to take him to the vet yesterday. He's doing good though. I gotta start baking 16 dozen cookies, so I gotta go later, Cubby. Cubby, that sounds awesome. What type? Before you go, what type of cookies are they? Because I need to know so I can, crave cookies all day. Don't like that game, beat it, but never again. Yeah, the soundtrack's really fun on it. I like the side-scrolling aspect. I always liked that as a little kid, the side-scrolling. And like the fact that you can go to the towns and interact and stuff like that. That was, obviously polished and made even better by the Super Nintendo Link to the Past game, which is probably one of the best Zeldas ever made. Do I have any Pokemon cards? Exotic Colors 995. I do. Not really. Maybe just a few, but like from back in the day. Also must be heading to work. Have a good day, everyone. Schmitty, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Link to the Past is probably one of the best Zelda games, period. Like, hands down. You have too many. It's crazy what's going on with Pokemon right now. I never expected it to get that big. My brother, when obviously we grew up with Pokemon, so like he's younger than me, and he collected cards. So he has a bunch. I don't know if they're worth any value now. They probably are. But he has his collection. I mostly played the games. So like we have the Game Boy, blue, yellow, red is what I'm familiar with. And the Pokemon Stadium games. I would like to see the first Zelda game remade. That would be interesting if they were able to do that. That would be, I don't know. It's one of those things now. Like, how would you remake it? Would you do it like Breath of the Wild style, where it follows along that whole thing, but you're just traveling the world, or would it just be like an improved top-down look? Collections at 25,000. Wow, that's wild. Blueberry, lemon, chocolate chip, ginger snap, M&M, monster, white chocolate, macadamia nut, and white chocolate raspberry. White chocolate macadamia nut sounds awesome. Actually, they all sound awesome, but yeah, now I'm just gonna be craving cookies all day. It's so wild though. Like, so here's the thing. Like, okay, so like that collection's worth 25K right now, which is amazing. Now, are you collecting it for value, or are you collecting it because you enjoy it? Because I feel like, especially with these games that are behind me now, like there's some that are worth an exorbitant amount of money, and like there's a collector market for it. There's different levels of collector value depending on what you're trying to do. You have like your complete in box, your games that are slabbed, that are graded, and stuff like that. So is it, after our generation's done with it, are people going to still care about it? Pokemon, I feel like it might. Retro video gaming, I'm not as sure. It's kind of like, I guess you can kind of compare it to retro cars and like classic cars now. I mean, like there's still those years that like command a high value, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, are kids going to have the same nostalgic value for Nintendo games, original stuff, that we did growing up? It all depends, I guess, on whether or not we show it to them now. I bought it way before the craze. I was buying when nobody wanted it. Prices were like 40% cheaper than MSRP. Right now it's around 3 times. Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that people are like raiding stores still like boggles my mind. Like I went in, my son had a birthday party and he wanted to get Pokemon cards for the kid who invited him to the parties for his birthday. So like we went to Target, or like, I don't even remember where it was, like maybe Walmart or something. And like there were no cards. Like it was a barren shelf. And I was like, this is crazy. Oh, and McDonald? No, it's not a green screen. This is all my stuff. This is my stuff. But yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy how there's like those big pumps right now with that stuff. Thanks. I mean, don't like get me wrong, this didn't just happen overnight. This is like years and years. This is my life of, growing up with these games and collecting them. It's awesome, but it didn't just happen. And there's my Ghostbuster pack because I'm a Ghostbuster nerd. I was buying $2,500 booster boxes for $110 and getting 1,000 purple cards for free. Yeah, no, I like it, and that's exactly it. That's kind of like, they never got as big for when I was growing up, but X-Men cards was like what I kind of collected. So the packs aren't that much initially with any of these things that become collectible. It's just whether or not the craze like really takes off for them. And when it does, it really does. I don't understand the Pokemon craze, like how, I think it has to do more with social media, with people that are doing like the pack reveals, and they're like getting these cards like that are super rare, like right off the bat, and drawing a lot of attention to it. So I think it's kind of like almost like a gold rush. Like a lot of people like, oh, well, they got it, like, so maybe I can, do the same thing. Which then, makes things kind of interesting with all of social media, period, because then you have thousands of people trying to do what, one creator did to try to copy it. I put money in my collectibles, my clothes and cars collectibles that went up in value. It's all subjective to those, just like stocks. Exactly. And that's the main thing. Like, that's what I was just talking about. Like, is it going to stay that value forever, or is there going to be a crash? Is it going to level out? Like I could probably sell some of the stuff I have right now for a good profit, but I don't want to. Like I want to play these games. Like my intention when I collected was that outside of the original NES, which I really want to try to get the full set, which I never will because there's some games that are just unattainable. So you kind of have to put like that caveat on it. Like I want to play all the games, and I've played a majority of them that I've gotten. I've just been so busy lately that I haven't even been able to like get through them, which making content actually making content for YouTube and the other socials actually helped make me make time to play these games. So like even if I didn't have enough, I'd pull one off the shelf. I would stream, like I'd be like, let's try a new game today, and like we'll do that, or I'll try to make a video on it. So I'll play it for a little while to get the feel of the game, and then make a small review on it. 10 viewers right now. Hi everybody. But yeah, so it's one of those things. It's like I would love to actually have just free time and be able to sit here and play games and get to enjoy my catalog. But one day, zero intention of ever selling anything. It just makes it harder to enjoy them because they all have exaggerated price tags. Exactly, and that's what's happening with people that really do just want to enjoy it. Like they're getting priced out. So a lot of people now, instead of getting physical media, are going to emulators, which there's good and bad with emulators too. Like I've thought about it from time to time. It's like, do I need to have all of this if I can have it on one cart? But I really deep down enjoy things from my childhood where like I was able to physically hold the game, like put it into the Nintendo, have the old TV. I have old CRT TVs that I play these games on, so it's just like it was when I was you know growing up. Hmm. But yeah, do you guys feel the same way? Like, did you grow up with a certain type of media and you have to have that? Like, there's a point too, like where like I watch some channels and it's like I don't know if it's collecting anymore or it's just hoarding. Like, I don't want to ever it to get to the point where you're just collecting to collect. Like, there's definitely a thrill of the hunt when it comes to collecting games. Like, you're constantly searching, you're trying to find like the best deal. The cards. Are you saying cars or cards? Do you have collector cars too? That's pretty impressive. Dr. Dank says Pokemon's cringe now. Yeah, I think yeah, Pokemon was fire. I mean, like it took everybody by storm. Like it's like Ninja Turtles or something like that for a different generation, you know. And now I do feel like it is getting I could agree with you that it's cringe. Like just the way people act about it. Cars. I have a Corvette and Evo. I literally bought it because as a kid I loved them in Need for Speed. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's just getting to that point. It's like people it's a craze, and are people enjoying it or are they just trying to make money? And that's where it gets cringe. Like when you see like these collectors like, oh, I just pulled this super rare Charizard, it's worth like $100,000, I'm gonna go sell it right now. Like these kid they're supposed to be for kids, but like I'm guessing Nintendo knows that they need to cash in on it. Do I see classic PlayStation in the background? Karma, you do, yes. I have PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2's down below it, Super Nintendo. I got Nintendo 64 off on the side. My Nintendo collection is probably the NES is probably the biggest one of stuff I have. That's all NES games right there. I hopefully one day if I continue collecting. I took a break right now from it because it's just getting a little much with everything I got going on. But if you have like a full Nintendo collection, it usually takes up like a full one of these. So like eventually like the Xbox games are gonna have to get moved somewhere else. Do I have Nightmare on Elm Street on the NES? Yeah, actually, I think it's right there in the corner. Where's Phil on? It's been a while since I looked at this. Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, is it up there? Yeah, it is. Hold on. I'll get it for you. So I got these cool boxes too. So they're like miniature boxes that replicate. There's a little glare, so you can't really see it as much, but they fit the cartridge perfectly in there, and I think they're the coolest thing ever. It's a good way to protect the games. Um, it's from Mini Box Gaming, so it's a small Etsy store. So like the guy, super chill. Takes a little while if you make a big order to process them, and the more you order, obviously he kind of cuts a deal on the price because you're giving him business. So I actually have to order just a couple for some rare games I picked up that I want to have preserved. Do I have a PS2 collection? I do. The PS2 collection is actually funny. It's like a mix of mine and my brother's because he doesn't really play it anymore. I got the PlayStation 2 with me. So like this has turned into like a combined family in certain ways, like with my brother's stuff. So a lot of the PlayStation 2 stuff is mine. Um, like the Grand Theft Autos, the Resident Evil games. Then you got my brother's stuff, which is like God of War and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that that he was into. Yeah, so it's kind of PlayStation 1 was my big love, and like that was when I was a teenager. I went out and I saved up money and I got the PlayStation myself. That was the first console I got by myself. So like I have like a really nostalgic love for PlayStation stuff, and the games I have are mostly all bangers. Like it's games that like you played. Oops, hit my camera. It's games that you played or games that you definitely wanted to have. Yo, Brody, what's going on? How are you doing? Do you collect consoles? Yes. Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't say I collect consoles as much as like obviously for the games I have the consoles to play. If there was a console that I wanted to get that I would try to like seek after right now, it's probably at this point a Sega Saturn. Like there's some really good games on the Sega Saturn that I would like to get and play. But like I said, it's like kind of on the back burner right now because um, haven't had time to play my stuff because I've been so busy. So like I want to everything I do with this I want to enjoy and be able to like share with like my kids or share with you guys on here and be able to show the games and play it. So it's just one of those things. That being said, I think I just heard my young one waking up, so I'm gonna go for now. It was awesome to chat with you guys for a little bit. Um, I'm gonna probably get a video out today, so keep an eye out for a new post of some sort. I'm working on some long format stuff for the channel, which hopefully, fingers crossed, goes well for it because I know YouTube loves when you make long format. Exotic, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. So on that note, you guys have a great day, and I'll probably be on later tonight or tomorrow for a stream, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Uh-oh, I can't close it. It's not closing.